Inter-Korean Summit. With me in the studio is Dr. Hyun Woong Hong, a visiting scholar in the Department of History at Turkey's Bogazici University. Thank you very much indeed for coming into the TRT World Studio. We appreciate it. And from your point of view, I'd just like to start by looking at how symbolic everything that's going on really is, from the way the two men are with each other, that moment when the South Korean President Moon Jae-in walked into the north, to the language being used by Kim Jongun. He is talking about possibly coming to visit Seoul if he's invited. He's talking about a new era of peace. These are unprecedented, are they not?
Yeah, I think that this is a great moment for Korean people, not only, Korean political leaders, but also Korean people, because we need to settle down the military tension in Korean Peninsula. As you know, we have a nuclear denuclearization issue. So I think it's a stepping stone of this Korean summit. But final result, we have to wait until next month when the Kim Jongun meet President Donald Trump. That meeting will, I think, a final solution of the nuclearization of the Korean Peninsula will be decided.
Well, as you mentioned denuclearization, let's look at that, because many people have said that they don't actually know what the word really means in terms of the content of a potential deal on nuclear weapons. Does it mean that Kim Jong-un will stop testing but would like to keep his weapons? Does it mean that he'll insist if he gives up his weapons, the Americans have to give up their weapons? No one really knows, do they?
I think he's ready to give up this nuclear bomb, because last December of 2007, he announced that he proclaimed that finally they achieved the ICBM test and then the nuclear test, including hydrogen bomb. So there is, other people still, they did not much develop this ICBM, which could reach the U.S., but they proclaimed. So I believe he got the confidence, and with this new unprecedented military power, try to negotiate U.S. government. I think Donald Trump, unlike predecessor, like George Bush, Bill Clinton, and Obama, they have had some kind of, policy of the strategic impatience. It did not much solve the Korean this nuclear issue, but Donald Trump, I think he has a different approach and different view as a businessman. So he also caught this opportunity, solve the Korean Peninsula situation, especially nuclear issue. So Kim Jong-un has a card and confidence, and also Obama, he want to show that I'm a different leader, even in the United States. As you know, he will have an election in November. Yeah.
As you know, diplomatic language often needs some untangling. We have to read between the lines. When Kim Jong-un earlier on Friday said that I've been thinking for a long time about why it's taken this amount of time for us to meet, for me to be here, what does that mean? Because it suggests that possibly he's been sitting in Pyongyang with an idea of a rapprochement with the South. So why did it not happen earlier? Is there something in the way the regime in the north is set up that requires him to get the approval of some other important people before decisions are made on a national level?
Yeah, I heard that he mentioned it took 11 years to talk to this issue with the South Korean president. I believe it's more related to Korean internal politics, because last two Korean presidents, we describe them as a conservative leader. Their view of North Korea are more suspicious. Because North Korea made a promise and they broke the promise. So these conservative leaders, conservative people, did not much trust what Kim Jong-un and the North Korean leader said. So, but this Moon Jae-in, he has, as a civil rights lawyer, he has a different view and a vision to solve this issue. So I believe, and also Moon Jae-in is, we call it the third generation of the liberal president. First president Kim Dae-jung, who has a sunshine policy.
Yes.
And then Roh Moo-hyun tried to engage North Korea. So Moon Jae-in has, I think, a great advantage. These two liberal presidents tried to persuade change the North Korea, but it didn't much work. Because both sides, I think, still in Korea is a huge impact on their Cold War mind. So they don't trust each other. But Moon Jae-in, President Moon Jae-in has a different vision, different policy to approach the North Korea because he has experience, he has a new vision. So maybe we hope it worked, this Korean summit, and good results come out tonight.
Dr. Hyun Woong Hong, we really appreciate your coming in to speak to us.
Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot.
Okay.